India's move to allow all adults to get vaccinated is facing a massive challenge across the country. Chances are either you face problems yourself or know people who are facing problems as we speak in getting their vaccine. People are unable to book slots and are being turned away from the centers even after booking one. People are swarming vaccine centers, but there are no vaccines. The question everyone's asking is, where is my vaccine? We did a reality check for you of the situation across, for starters, the 6 metros in this country. Let's start with Delhi, the national capital, where you've been hearing about the terrible situation as far as hospital beds is concerned. But how's it doing as far as vaccines are concerned? The number of doses received so far is 41,22,310. The number of doses consumed in Delhi so far, 37,55,579. The wastage that has been reported so far is 2.19%. And there's also a lot of politics between the state and centre over the actual number of doses ordered by the Delhi government. Amidst the shortage of vaccines across the country, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has now written a letter to the Prime Minister suggesting that the centre share anti-COVID-19 vaccine formulas with 2 manufacturers and other companies to scale up production. He's also said scaling up vaccine production at this time is needed to vaccinate everyone before the onset of the next 3rd wave of COVID-19. Well, this comes in the midst of an ongoing political war of words between the centre and the Delhi government over vaccine availability. And as the state and the centre bicker, you and I in the national capital, those of us who live here, are unable to access vaccines. After the BJP claimed that the Delhi government had ordered just 5.5 lakh vaccine doses, Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia refuted it, saying 1.34 crore doses have been ordered for the people of Delhi.
दिल्ली में हमारे पास अब केवल कुछ दिन के वैक्सीन बचा है और ये समस्या देशव्यापी है। पूरे देश में इस वक्त वैक्सीन की भारी कमी हो रही है। इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि हम भारत में वैक्सीन का उत्पादन युद्ध स्तर पे बढ़ाएं और देश के हर नागरिक को अगले कुछ महीने में वैक्सीन लगाने की राष्ट्रीय योजना बनाएं। मैं आज एक सुझाव देना चाहता हूं। वैक्सीन बनाने का काम केवल 2 कंपनियां ना करें, कई कंपनियों को वैक्सीन बनाने में लगाया जाए। केंद्र सरकार इन दोनों कंपनियों से वैक्सीन बनाने का फार्मूला ले ले और उन सभी कंपनियों को दे दे जो सुरक्षित तरीके से वैक्सीन बना सकती हैं।
वैक्सीनेशन ड्राइव है, उसमें एमसीडीज अब तक 150 सेंटर्स चला रही थी। एक तरफ वैक्सीनेशन का हल्ला किया हुआ है और दूसरी तरफ 60 वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर्स को बंद कर दिया है और लगातार एडवर्टीजमेंट आ रहा है दिल्ली में यूनिवर्सल वैक्सीनेशन जो है वो अरविंद केजरीवाल प्रोवाइड करने वाले हैं। ना तो अभी तक कोई ग्लोबल टेंडर किया है, ना कहीं से वैक्सीन का प्रावधान किया है। यही विपक्ष के लोग वैक्सीन के विरुद्ध युद्ध में लगे हुए थे। युद्ध ये नहीं था कि हम लोग इकट्ठे होकर पहले 60 से ऊपर वालों को वैक्सीनेट करवा दें। युद्ध ये था कि ये हिंदुस्तानी वैक्सीन चलनी नहीं चाहिए। आप फाइजर को अलाउ करो, आप इसको लेके आओ, उसको लेके आओ और अपनी वैक्सीनेशन पॉलिसी के तहत लोगों के मन में भ्रम पैदा करने का काम इन्हीं लोगों ने किया।
I want to go straight across to India today. Is Aishwarya Paliwal joining me live from the national capital. There is this war of words and bickering that's going on between the state and the centre over even the actual number of vaccines that have been ordered, Aishwarya. And in the balance, the people of Delhi continue to suffer. Many people still not getting their appointments to go get their shot.
Well, definitely, Shiv. People like you and I, we are the ones who will pay the price. The reason why we'll pay the price because it feels like we are fighting one battle after the other. Initially, it was a battle to find a bed in the national capital, then oxygen cylinder, and now it looks like even though if you have registered, finding that one shot will become very difficult. In fact, let me tell you, the Deputy Chief Minister of the national capital, Manish Sisodia, has on record said they will have to shut down vaccination centres in the next couple of days if they don't get more vaccines. The question still remains, Shiv, who is responsible and from where will these extra vaccines come? That's a big question.
Aishwarya, thank you very much for that. Now from Delhi, let's shift to Maharashtra, one of the states that's been worst affected by the coronavirus, especially the second wave. In Maharashtra, the state has so far received 1,82,52,450 doses so far. The number of doses that have been consumed so far is 1,77,53,694 with a wastage reported of just 1.19%, which still translates to quite a bit. Take a look at this ground report.
As the number of coronavirus cases are coming down in the city of Mumbai, this brings a huge relief. But many people are questioning that BMC is testing very low. When we spoke to BMC officials, they clearly said that they are not hiding any testing and they are not even reduce any testing. They say as the COVID cases are coming down and therefore testing has gone down. Now speaking about the vaccination, Maharashtra government is speaking to many foreign vaccine suppliers like Sputnik and Pfizer. They are dealing and negotiating that maximum doses can be brought for Maharashtra. Now they are also planning that vaccination can be started at building societies and at workplaces. But the bigger question is where these vaccines will come from. Now Maharashtra government is also discussing about lockdown. Now whether the lockdown will be increased is a big question, but sources in the state government are telling us that lockdown will be increased for another 15 days, but some restriction will be lifted. With camera person Rakesh Salaskar, this is Saurabh Vakhtania in Mumbai for India Today.
And now from Mumbai, let's shift to Bengaluru and Karnataka. This is now the new epicenter of the coronavirus during the second wave. Here's the number of doses that have been received, vaccination doses that the state has received so far. 1,928,270 have been delivered, received by the state. The number consumed is 1,609,253 with a wastage percentage of 0.9%. Nabila sends us this ground report on how vaccinations are taking place right now, or rather how they're not.
It's day 2 of the vaccination drive, Karnataka, where mass vaccination is currently underway for all those 18 and above age group. And here's a huge queue, the lines that you see here. Unfortunately, it's a bumpy start today as well. Many of their registration hasn't really happened clearly. I'm going to try and check if people have got their appointments.
No, I didn't get the appointment, but yesterday I had come here. They said you can walk in directly, you'll get a token and you can get the vaccine.
Did they say that?
Yes.
Oh my God, this is precisely the confusion that's happening. The officials here are actually directing people that if you're waiting here long enough, then we'll see if we can accommodate you.
No, I didn't get my appointment. I get my registration ID.
Okay.
So they are creating confusion since morning.
And
They
how long
changed
have
their
you been
statement 10 times, I think.
How long have you been waiting?
Since morning 8 o'clock, I'm standing over here.
So there are who managed to get their time slot, but many of them who haven't. And it's a request going out, an appeal. If not for the authorities, I think a media channel like ours could be conveying this message to people in Bengaluru. If you don't have your appointment, don't end up, because first of all, it's ironic that a vaccination drive is happening at a hospital, which is already looked at as a hotspot. And then you have huge crowds and lines here, all the more contributing to this menace. Let's just hope this doesn't become a super spreader event. With camera person Pawan Kumar, this is Nabila Jamal for India Today, Bengaluru.
And vaccine is in such short supply in India's cities, including in Bengaluru. The people of the city of Bengaluru, for instance, are actually getting into their vehicles, getting out of Bengaluru, going into the countryside, the rural areas, because they think getting a vaccine there will be a little easier than getting it in Bengaluru. Take a look at this report from India Today's Nagarjun.
Karnataka is facing severe vaccine shortage. Long lines, hours of waiting are a common sight at vaccination centers. Bengaluru too is facing a severe shortage of vaccine supplies. More and more Bengalurians, primarily in the 18 to 44 age group, are now heading to nearby districts for inoculation. There are only 4 to 5 government hospital centers allotted for first dose for 18 to 44. And an average of 150 jabs per day. With no option left, vaccine migration has begun in the city.
ಗುಡಿಬಂಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಗೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಜನ, ಓನ್ಲಿ 4-5 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಥರ ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸೇರಲಿ ಅಂತ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಇವಾಗಲೇ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ 3.5 ಲಕ್ಷ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
The skewed digital divide is the main reason. While tech-savvy Bengalurians with laptops and smartphones end up getting vaccine slots 70 to 100 kilometers away. The locals who walk in are being sent back as the slots are full.
The CoWIN site has APIs publicly available, and there are many people who have used these APIs to alert other people that slots have opened up. So the moment 100 vaccination slots are open up for a PIN code, everyone gets an alert on these groups and books them instantaneously. So 100 slots get booked in like 10-20 seconds. And I think the government needs to fix this and make the distribution of vaccine more equitable.
ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ನೋಂದಣಿ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಂದಣಿ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಇಡೀ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ?
The government is yet to act on the burden being faced by vaccine centers in rural areas. Deputy Chief Minister Ashwath Narayan said he would verify the report immediately.
Once the first come first serve basis, the whoever is reserved or booked it on online, the first come first basis whoever is registered online, they get the priority. We can verify whether it has been allocated to different districts. The people from Bangalore go to different places. We need to verify.
People from Bangalore are also keen on taking vaccine in rural areas because that will allow them to travel the 70-80 kilometer distance and they can enjoy the drive during the lockdown. Government also has allowed this vaccine travel with bare minimal proof. Nagarjun Dwarkanath for India Today.
And now from Bengaluru, let's take you to Hyderabad and Telangana, where the focus has been shifting to a big lockdown that starts tomorrow. But first, let's tell you about the vaccination scenario. Doses received 56,460. Doses consumed 52,82,470 with a wastage reported so far in Telangana of 0.64%. Let's go straight across to India Today's Ashish, who's with us live. Ashish, vaccination taking place in Telangana, but there is a fight there for vaccinations as well. There's a big lockdown starting tomorrow in the state. What is your assessment of vaccination so far? Is it also as difficult as in the other cities?
Yes, Shiv, if you talk about Telangana is only allowing 45 plus years persons to get vaccine, that too, second dose only. All the government facilities are only providing second dose of vaccine across the state. Vaccination is not allowed in private hospitals. Everywhere in the government facility only second dose of vaccines are available, and that's why we are witnessing a rush at the hospitals. Also, the state has allowed spot vaccination. So if I have not registered myself, I can walk to the nearest vaccination center for my second dose of vaccine if I fall over 45 year of age group. So clearly this is the situation of vaccination here in Telangana. If we talk about the data, yesterday Telangana administered almost over 150,000, almost over 160,000 vaccine in a single day. Total overall around vaccination, if we talk about, I'll read out the data that government has provided. That according to this data, 93 lakh 8344. So 93 lakh, around over 93 lakh vaccinations has been done. So this is the data provided by the government. But the worrying part is that Telangana state has not started vaccination for over 18 years of age.
Absolutely.
Apart from this 45 year plus age person who are waiting for their second dose of vaccine, they are only getting vaccine from different vaccination center across the state.
Okay, so very important that 18 to 44 vaccination hasn't even begun in Telangana just yet. That's how little vaccine stocks there are available with the state government. And this is so ironic because Bharat Biotech, the other company making vaccines in India, is located in Hyderabad. Doesn't mean anything in terms of direct supply because it's still coming in from the center, but just to give you a picture on that. Thanks, Ashish. Now let's go from Hyderabad to Chennai and Tamil Nadu, the other big state that is already in a lockdown for the last few days. The number of doses received, 76,43,010 doses have been received by the state, out of which 68,53,391 have been consumed. Wastage reported so far is a pretty high 4.13%. Pramod Madhav is reporting from Chennai. Let's go straight across to him. Pramod, are people being able to get vaccination slots across categories for their vaccinations? How difficult is it?
So it is turning a little bit difficult as well, because there are different aspects that is in play currently. And in fact, I have the numbers from 1st to 10th May, and it doesn't look good, because the state earlier said that the target they achieved was 1.5 lakh vaccinations per day, and they want to increase it up to 2 lakhs in April to May. But now it only shows up to 65,000 per day. So that's like very low. In fact, we're standing outside one of the vaccine storage centers in Chennai. From here only vaccine goes to various other locations. And what's happening is that on 9th May, we've got a batch of 7.35 lakhs of Covishield. The bigger issue here is that even if people want to come and get vaccinated, it looks like vaccination is turning into a big issue currently, because in many areas it is not available. We're talking about Covishield alone. That too, at least once in 3 days or 4 days, we're getting batches. Covaxin is turning into another big issue. But however, the state government claims that all this will be taken care of soon. Last week only, they went ahead and gave an order for 1.5 crore vaccines.
Yes.
Not just that, we haven't started the vaccination for 18 to 44 so far. We only have the data for 44 to 60 and 60 plus. 18 to 44, we are yet to start.
Pramod, thank you very much for getting us that update. Now let's move from Chennai now to Kolkata and West Bengal. It's just come out after a cycle of elections that have had their own effect on the coronavirus cases in the state. But what's it looking like as far as vaccination is concerned? Are the people of Kolkata able to get vaccination slots? The number of vaccines received by the state so far, 1,24,78,640 doses, out of which 1,34,34,868 doses have been consumed, which has resulted in a wastage of 3.27% so far. Anupam Mishra is live with us from Kolkata. Anupam, what is the urban experience as far as vaccination is concerned? How good or bad is it? Is it comparable to other cities? Can you hear me, Anupam? Let's move on. We'll go back to Anupam in a bit. Okay. Biocon chief Kiran Majumdar-Shaw has expressed concern over vaccine shortages across the country and questioned the Modi government's vaccine policy for lack of transparency, she calls it. Kiran Majumdar-Shaw has called for a national and state dashboard to let citizens know where and how vaccines are being used and administered. She spoke to India Today's Rajdeep Sardesai.
For flagging off the critical concern over shortage of vaccines in your tweet this morning. The answer to the question you're posing, why there is a vaccine shortage, is being answered by the government, at least unofficially, by saying, look, we placed our last order on the 28th of April for about 160 million doses of Covaxin and Covishield. You've got to be a little patient. How do you respond to that?
Well, you know, Rajdeep, what really concerns me is the declining pace and rate of vaccination. I also know that many parts of the country where vaccination centers are deploying vaccines are actually not doing it very efficiently. So while some vaccination centers are running out of vaccines, others seem to not be fulfilling their quotas. So I think there is something going wrong somewhere, and we need to basically make sure that we address this whole vaccine deployment effort in a very pragmatic and urgent way. I, for one, believe that there needs to be far greater transparency in the way vaccines are being supplied to state governments and being deployed by the states. Because I think that we need a daily dashboard of vaccinations across the country. Otherwise, it's like a suspense movie. We really don't know when we are going to get the vaccines and where they are going to be deployed.